Hello and welcome from my hotel room in Dubai. Now, I've been here for a couple of days now. It's incredibly hot, incredibly beautiful. Like people, places, architecture, everything here is stunning. I'm not sponsored by the Dubai Tourist Board, but if you want to, yeah, I'm not sponsored. I'm not being paid to tell you how stunning and beautiful it happens to be. It's just amazing. I hopped out of the airport, got a taxi after the world's longest Uber queue, but then just the drive to the hotel where everything's lit up. It's like 2-3 o'clock in the morning and everything's so tall, like immensely tall. And these are just the normal buildings, right? Obviously there are residential properties that are the same 1 or 2 ground levels, but just looking at my own hotel room, I'm on the 12th floor, in which below me on the 8th floor of another building, there's a gym and there's a restaurant on the 8th floor below me, which is a balconied restaurant. This whole building that I'm in is massive. It's like 54 floors high, but it's so big that it's in basically an entire shopping center, hotel, residential place with 5 or 6 restaurants. It's amazing. And this building in itself isn't like a rarity. That's the thing. See, in, say, Leeds, you'd have a few skyscrapers over the course of the city. In this case, there was literally hundreds within the first 2-3 miles, and all of them are beautiful and all of them have a reason. Anyway, so I was unable to do my weigh-in on Sunday. So this is kind of my midweek kind of update. I have got a set of weighing scales in this hotel room, but I'm too big for it to register. One of these days I'll be able to step on those kind of scales. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling healthy. I'm eating good. I skipped my jab on Sunday and I was worried that all of a sudden I'd be munching my way through everything, but I'm not. The food noise is still gone. I've not eaten today. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, not felt hungry. Woke up, had the option of breakfast or an extra 20-30 minutes in bed. So I had an extra 20-30 minutes in bed and then went to the office, which is there in another building that's 17 miles tall. The Coin Bureau team that I'm here to look after and represent, which are a crypto company, they're very friendly, very kind, very open and honest. And yeah, they said, hey, at any point you want to go sightseeing, go for it. Kind of got that open policy. Come and go from the office whenever you wish. I've got a kind of lunch coming up with a couple of members of the office team in a little bit. I thought I'd record a video. That's going to be Filipino food, and I've been told that it's absolutely stunning. Since I've been here, I've had, and I'll put up the pictures, I've had one breakfast, which was eggs benedict with some chicken sausages and some mushrooms. The first night I arrived, the first night after the day. So I arrived at 2 o'clock in the morning. I slept for a couple of hours. I wanted to make a good impression, so I went into the office immediately at 9 o'clock the next day. So it was like 3 hours of sleep, powered by coffee and water. I had some fantastic Arabic chicken with pickles, pickled salad, and some local breads in the office. That was amazing. And then when I came back from my first work day, I came back and I thought, right, I can treat myself to a nice bath. And it's so nice to be able to get into a bath as a big man, because for the last few years, I've just felt like it's squeezed into a tub, right? Whereas here, they've got kind of like a mini corner bath, but not a corner bath. So I was able to soak in that, which was fantastic. It was really nice for my personal mental health journey, because I was like, I can have a bath, I can enjoy it. I'm not squeezed into the tub and feeling fat like a beached whale. Once again, non-scale victories. Now, I then ordered some room service, and this is where I thought I'd struggle. I ordered a steak with vegetables on the side, and it came with like a beef jus gravy kind of thing, which was really nice. I had barbecue chicken wings for starters, and I had a carrot cake for pudding. Previously, before being on the jabs, I would have mowed through all of that and left not a single morsel on the plate. As you can see here from my pictures, I wasn't able to tackle it all. The steak was amazing and tasty and beautiful, and the vegetables were See, this is the thing with the jab. My brain immediately went to how crunchy and gorgeous and sumptuous the vegetables were with it. I had 2 or 3 of the chicken wings as a starter because I didn't want to, fill myself up and ruin the steak. And then I couldn't touch the cake. I did go back and eat the carrot cake later, and that was incredibly moist. Absolutely amazing. But yeah, so having skipped the jab on Sunday, as I said, I was worried, but I didn't need to be worried. I was able to eat an okay amount, still be healthy, not overeat, and I'm pleased with that. Yesterday in the morning, as I said, I had the eggs benedict with the chicken sausages and mushrooms. Wonderful. But once again, I couldn't finish it all. I went through one of the eggs benedict and a couple of the sausage, like a bit and a half of the sausage, and I was done. So all of these things that I was worried about, that, you know, the jab would wear off and I'd come back like a stone heavier, or whatever it happens to be, and then went around the events doing what I needed to do for the client here. Once again, no food noise for the whole time. And then in the evening, there's one of the 5 restaurants that are in this hotel is a British themed gastropub. And I was like, oh yeah, really? How British is it? They've nailed it. I'm in the middle of Dubai and the food is fantastic. So I had the beef tartare, because I've never had beef tartare, right? And that was beautiful with the little quail egg on top. And then I had their chicken pot pie with puff pastry and vegetables on the side. And once again, I couldn't manage it all. It was the food is great. The flavors, the succulent chicken, the vegetables, everything. I just couldn't finish it. And it was the size of my hand. The whole pie was the size of my hand. And that was, I mean, look at that. Huge. So I didn't have a pudding, didn't need one. Came back here, and yes, overall, as I said, this is the middle of the week. I'm feeling good. I'm not overeating. I'm drinking a lot of water. The heat outside is 40 degrees, but I'm feeling good. And now I'm looking forward to the Filipino food from a restaurant called Kuya. Yeah, it's been such a wonderful experience, and this break has been so needed. Personally, professionally, this is what I needed to recalibrate my brain a bit, to understand how big the world is, how bountiful the world is, and this has helped my mental health a lot. Maybe one day I'll go into it in a bit deeper, but right now I don't plan on doing so. How are you doing? How are you doing in this strange world that has people flying me out to Dubai, feed and watering me? Later today, I'm going to the Burj Khalifa, you know, that tall, pointy building that you see. And that's the plan for my evening meal. I'm going to be 122 floors in the sky. I've booked a meal ticket that is a 3-course meal. And I've deliberately booked it at like 7 o'clock at night, 7:30 at night. So I can see the world that is Dubai from 223 floors high, but with all the twinkling lights. I see it for miles. So yeah, please subscribe and I'll show you all of the pictures that I have over the course of Dubai, all of the food. I share all of my pictures and stuff like that on my new Instagram account as well, which is Alan Spicer is Losing It. If you want to hunt me out on Instagram, there's a link in the description. I am Alan. I'm losing it, and losing it even more in Dubai. Are you?